so abstract. Yeah, it's complicated. What you say, the way you act, well, it makes me so confused. I don't know what to do anymore. Can't you just make up your mind? My heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there is a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. How it hurts to see you smile, like a dagger in me. She just seems so juvenile. I just want it to be me. I wanna set your world on fire. Oh, you're so sure I'll stick around. Oh, my heart drops when you play around. How can you be up when I'm down? Don't wanna think about it right now. Maybe you just wanna be friends, but there is a fight when we are talking. Maybe you just wanna pretend, but I can read between the lines. Even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be. Oh, even if I can't deny that all the things you said are hurting, still wanna be with you. I think you want it too. 'Cause baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. No, baby, I don't wanna be. Baby, I don't wanna be.
Hey everybody, you caught me off guard. I was last minute putting stuff together. Woo! How is everybody? Oh my goodness, daylight savings is kicking my behind right now. I'm not gonna lie, I had to take a little cat nap this morning because, oh my gosh, sleep is so important, isn't it? It is so important. And we were on the VIP crop last night and having so much fun that before you knew it was almost 9:30, and I was like, oh my God, it's actually 10:30. We gotta get off this call because we gotta go to bed. All right, you guys. It is the last day of the summit. Can you believe it? We've had an amazing time the last 4 days, and I have just enjoyed so much seeing you all in the Facebook group and on the lives, chatting it up, showing us your work, your pictures, and it was just so much fun. It's the community that I love most about these events and things like the challenge, the Card Maker Success Challenge that'll be happening in a couple weeks, and then of course our Card Maker Success membership, which happens all year round. So that's really what I love most is the community. You just can't get this type of community anywhere else. And I'm noticing myself, I probably have some mascara. Oh, today is a great day. A great day. All right. Okay, you guys, just one last reminder to go ahead and register for the giveaway. We have a few giveaways that I'm going to give away now. We've got, of course, a live stream sponsor coming up. We're going to be doing some giveaways then. And then this evening, we've got even more giveaways. So you definitely don't want to miss any of it. Also, make sure that you go to the Where Do I Find That page to find anything you want in terms of the summit. So That's the giveaways, that's the schedule, that's the meet the sponsors, meet the speakers, any promos that we're doing, and also shop the summit. So we are definitely posting all of the supplies that we are showing live in the Shop the Summit page. So definitely want to check that out if you're looking for something that's being demoed. Okay, let's see here. Oh, yes. One last reminder that the VIP All Access Pass goes up in price this evening at midnight. It will be for sale until Wednesday, but tonight the price goes up to $99. So if you're feeling a little overwhelmed from the past 4 days, which I know I am, definitely check out that VIP All Access Pass. Not only does it give you access to all of the presentations, it also gives you lifetime access, and then you get easy access to all of the live stream demos, all of the bonuses that the speakers as well as the sponsors have provided. You'll find lots of promo codes for discounts and stuff that aren't shared publicly, but are only in that VIP All Access Pass. So definitely check it out if you are thinking that you want to have more time to really kind of dive into the presentations. And we've had a lot, you guys. 48 speakers plus our live streams with our demos, plus our live streams with our speakers. It's a lot of content in 4 days. So if you're thinking about that, go and check that out. And I'm not sure if Harriet put the link up there, but definitely she'll put it in the chat a couple times before we are finished today. Also want to remind you guys that the Card Maker Success Challenge will happen March 25th through the 28th, and we will be making 40 cards in 4 days using 8 different card designs. And that challenge is just $10. And you get access to the replays until April 4th. And if you're a current Card Maker Success Summit, current Card Maker Success membership member, do not purchase it because it comes included in your membership. So, all right. We have selected a scholarship winner. We will be making that announcement this evening when we do our wrap up, which is at 6 o'clock. All right, you guys. All right, let's do some giveaways, and then we're going to bring on our next sponsor. And I'm not prepared. Not at all. Let me open up my drawing spreadsheet or drawing app for our winners. Okay, so we are going to be giving away a VIP All Access Pass right now. And if you've already purchased it, we will go ahead and refund your purchase. So you don't have to worry about that. And this winner or this pass is going to go to Cheryl. Cheryl's last name starts with an L and ends with an S. And we've got another Colorado Craft bundle, which is over there underneath a stack of stuff. So I'm not even going to spend the time to go pull it out. But trust me, it's a lot of stamps and some die sets. So we're going to go ahead and draw the winner for that. And that is going to go to Carol. Last name starts with the M and it ends with an Y. Now, the rest of the winners that I have to announce right now are from our speaker giveaways. Give me 1 second. Where's my water? I tell you, I was rolling in on 2 wheels. Okay, so all of this information is going to be posted on our giveaway page, but I just wanted to share with you guys. So Enette Kessler had 3 giveaways, and the first one goes to Carolyn. Last name starts with an A, ends with an S. Next one goes to Marty, and Marty's last name starts with an F and ends with an R. And then the last one is to Joan, and last name starts with an M and ends with an E. She gave a Christmas card ideas ebook bundle. So that was Enette's giveaway. Galen Matling gave away a watercolor online course bundle. And those winners are Anne last name starts with a K, ends with a T. Carol, last name starts with a B, ends with an S. Cheryl, Cheryl rhymes. Cheryl, last name starts with a T, ends with a Z. And another Cheryl, last name starts with an H, ends with a Y. All right, then we've got Ellie Mae Habits has a silhouette class of choice. She's got, looks like 2 here. And first winner is Lisa. I don't have a last name, but the last 3 letters of her email address is ONE. And then we've got Jen, and Jen's last 3 letters of her email address are ING. And then we've got Aditi Mahajan. Her name almost looks like mine. If you look at it closely, but not quite. She gave away 3 card making or mixed media classes. Looks like you get a choice. And those are 3 winners. The first one is Marcia. The last 3 digits or letters of her email address are 000. Cheryl, last 3 letters, numbers to her email address is 370. Lori's last name starts with a K, ends with an S, and last 3 letters of her email address are GAS. Nikki Baxley gave a $25 gift certificate to scrapbook.com, and that went to Brooke. And Brooke's last 3 letter digits for her email address is E72. All right, now Shannon Lee Smith has given 10 different giveaways, and she is giving away the Gnome Friends Digi Stamp Bundle. And let me see here. I think there is a couple of winners here that have won twice. Cheryl, last name, hold on. Oh, I don't know the email on the other one, so I don't know if it's the same person or not, but first name is Cheryl. Last name starts with a T and ends with a Z. Next one is Barbara. Last name starts with a W, ends with an S. Next one is Annette. I think she actually won something else as well because I couldn't remember how to say her name. Last name starts with a S and ends with a P. Camilla, last name starts with a D, ends with a C. Danielle, last name starts with a W, ends with a B. Virginia, last name starts with a Z, ends with an R. And Anya, last name starts with a D, ends with a K. Terry, last name starts with a K, ends with an L. Tammy, last name starts with a B, ends with an N. And then the last one is Mary, last name starts with an E, ends with an S. So, wow. That's a lot of giveaways, you guys. I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you to the speakers for their contribution to the giveaways. We have more announcements to make at 6 o'clock. And I'm looking at this list going, holy cow, are we going to have enough time in the evening to make all those announcements? But we will, I promise you. All right, you guys, let me see if our next sponsor is ready. Michelle, can you give me a big thumbs up if you're ready to come on? Looks like she is. Okay. All right, you guys, we are bringing back to our virtual stage Michelle Curry of Pink and Maine. Hello, Michelle. How are you?
Hi, everyone. I'm so excited to be here. Thanks for having me, and I'm happy everyone's joining us here on Sunday afternoon.
I know, and a spring forward day, so I'm really happy everybody's here.
Yes, yes.
All right, before we get too far into our project today, Harriet's going to share the promo code and details of Pink and Maine's promo. Now remember that you've got 48 hours to shop with this exclusive promo, and I'm killing time before it comes up, and it looks like it's there. It's 25% off your order, excluding subscriptions. No, 20%. 20%. Sorry. 20% off your order, excluding subscriptions, and you need to use the promo code CMSS20 in order to get that. use the link cardmakersuccesssummit.com/pink and Maine. All right, we're also going to be putting that link in the chat for you guys. Now, you know, we often run out of supply when we do these demos. So do us a big favor and open up another window so you can take a look at what we are going to be demoing. And if you want to purchase it, go ahead and grab it and put it in your cart. We also have the Shop the Summit link where you can find easy links to everything that we're going to be demoing today. All right, Michelle, I'm going to let you have the floor. And
all right.
There you have it.
Thanks, Brandy. So good afternoon, everyone. Again, thanks for joining me on this Sunday afternoon. I hope you're enjoying some nice weather or maybe some time in your craft room with all of us today. And we are going to be doing some foiling. Pink and Maine has a tremendous foiling program. We have tons of foils and foilables, and there's lots of different techniques you can use with them. And so I'm going to switch my camera over and let's start foiling. Let me figure that. There we go. All right. So there's typically two types of foiling on the market, and you have your hot foiling and you have what I call like toner based foiling or heat reactive toner foiling. There's some different names. Our foiling is the toner based foiling. So your hot foiling, which is the other one, you use the hot plates. They're kind of like dies, but they're hot plates that heat up that you foil. But our type of foiling, you just need toner printed designs to use our foils. And we have I think we have over 60 or so foil varieties at this point and tons of foilables that you can foil. We have a pink Minc machine, and this is what we're going to use for foiling. You can use a heat laminator, but sometimes the laminators, just depending on how hot they get, they don't give you as good a heat as like the Minc machine will give you, because this was made specifically for foiling. So I've already turned the switch on in the back, and I'm just going to click the gold button till it goes over to number 3. That's a really good number to use for our foiling products. The machine comes with a transfer folder, which is just a clear kind of acetate-like folder that it will not melt in the machine, and that's going to carry everything through the Minc machine. So as I said, our foils, they work with toner printed designs. So we have foilables that come A2 card size. So they're 4 by 5 1/4. So they fit just within your A2 size cards. And we have tons of patterns of these. And we also have foilable sheets. Now here's one of our kits where you'll get patterns and you'll also get sentiments and icons that you can foil. And we were the first in the US to come out with the colored toner sheets. So I'm going to show you how we use these colored toner sheets. Typically, you've just had a plain black toner sheet that you use your negative piece of foil with. But now you can have all these gorgeous colors and color patterns that you can use with our foils. Yeah, you won't be able to use a heat gun that's used for embossing with this because you need the pressure as well. It needs heat and pressure. So there are rollers in the Minc machine that roll this through and give it a nice pressure along with the heat. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take one of our foilables, and like I said, this is a toner printed design. It's printed on a laser printer. And before we do any foiling, I always recommend that you dust off or wipe off your foilable. I'm using our cleanup brush. It's just a nice soft mop brush, but you want to remove any dust or debris from the back of your foil as well as that foilable. because one of the most common mistakes, or it's not really a mistake, but the most common thing that can happen that'll leave you with little black flecks once you apply your foil is that there's little dust or debris on there in between. So we're basically just going to take our foilable toner design, and then we're going to put our foil on top of it, and you want the foil to be pretty side up. So this is our Fairy Wings silver foil, and it's just a holographic silver. It's really pretty. It works on a variety of different projects. And you just make sure your entire foilable is covered. You don't want any of that black toner to show. See how that's showing there? You don't want any of that to show because that black toner will then melt onto your transfer folder. So we want to cover that completely. And we're going to put the folded into our Minc machine. And you just put it straight through. I keep my hand up underneath it as it goes through just to keep it going nice and straight and even. It only takes a few seconds to go through. This foiling method is definitely very easy to do. There's very little work or prep work or anything to do it. As you see, I took the foilable, I added my foil on top, and we run it through the machine. And it's always so exciting to see the results. My next tip when you're doing this type of foiling is when you take this out, it's going to be hot, so don't burn your fingers. I always say I've washed dishes by hand for so many years that the heat doesn't bother me. But you want the foilable to cool down before you peel and reveal because you want it to be cool to the touch. And the reason for that is the Minc machine is heating up that toner ink and it's actually melting it a bit. And that's what's going to create the bond between the foil and the ink. And this is my favorite part, where we just peel and reveal. And look at that gorgeous foiled design. Isn't it pretty? I mean, I just get wowed by it every time. So now I have this piece of foil that has a pattern in it. So what can we do with this? We can definitely use this. This is what I call the negative piece of foil. So you need a solid toner sheet to put the negative foil design onto. And as I mentioned, typically there's just been the black toner sheets, which we do have the black toner sheets. But now we have beautiful colors that we can add that foil to. So again, I'm just going to dust off my foilable. Make sure there's no debris on there. And this is toner printed. So all these colors on here have been toner printed. So we just add the foil on top of it again, pretty side up. It's always pretty side up. But I'm going to flip it over because I have an easier time on the back seeing the pattern around my foilable so I can get it just where I want it on there. Once we have the foil and the foilable ready, we put it in the transfer folder and we're going to run it through the Minc machine again. And in doing this, we're going to get to use that whole piece of foil there and not just run through for one pattern. We kind of get 2 for 1. Is the Minc machine hotter inside than a regular machine? What do you mean by regular machine? Do you mean like a laminator? that laminates. All right, so we're going to take that out again. Let's see, when you stamp out individual sentiment, so you can't just stamp with regular ink and then apply the foil. The foil will not stick to your dye ink or your pigment ink or your oxide ink. It's not going to stick to any stamping ink. The foil actually needs toner printed designs to stick to. All right, so this is cool to the touch. So we are going to peel and reveal this and check that out. So now I've used that entire piece of foil in the center. There's no more foil there to use. Now I can still use this part around the edge, and we're going to save that and use it in a little bit. But look at that. Now we have the flowers with those beautiful colors from the background piece of the foilable, and the foil is all around them. Super easy and gives such a wow look. So the next thing I want to show is beyond just the foilables for foiling, you can foil different things. But one thing we have is what we call stickies. They're adhesive transfers. They're kind of like rub-ons, but they rub on adhesive. And I keep mine in one of our storage pockets, but I wanted to pull one out and show you quickly here. This one is our Simple Greetings Stickies. It's a little bit of a glare, so I'm trying to show you the words. We've got hello there, happy day, sending cheer, just a note, thinking of you, and hi. And then there's some hearts on there. You get 3 sheets in each package. And I'm going to show you how these work. But I also wanted to show you, we have the Simple Greetings die set as well. So it has the shadow. So the shadow will cut out the cardstock shadow piece that you can put behind your stickies. So I have gone ahead and die cut the shadow for the word hi. And I've got my stickies, my adhesive transfer. I've already cut around the hi that I want to use. So all you do is you cut around the sentiment or the image that you're going to use. You peel the back. You peel the back off. See, that's just, you throw that away. You don't want to touch the area that has the adhesive at the back, but we're going to lay that on our die cut that coordinates with it here. So now I have the top on here. Now I need this to rub this on, but typically with rub-ons you use like your bone folder or like a popsicle stick to rub on typical rub-ons, but you don't want to do that here because this is adhesive and you don't want to push or move that adhesive around. So you can run it through your die cut machine and that'll give nice even pressure, or you can just run it through the Minc machine. Since it also has the rollers in there, you can simply run it through the Minc machine and it'll press it onto the paper. So all we're doing right now is pressing that adhesive onto the paper. And you actually don't need any heat to press it down. You just need the pressure. Like I said, you could run it through your die cut machine as well. All right, so I'm going to take that leftover piece of foil and we're going to use that. The fun thing about these stickies is you don't have to add foil to them. You can also add glitter. You can add flock. You can add embossing powder and emboss them. These are the Simple Greetings Stickies Adhesive Transfers. So now all that we do is we're going to take the top layer and we're just going to carefully peel it away. So the black does come off onto the acetate. That's just there to show you what it looks like. What you're left with, if I can shine it in the light, you can see that kind of shiny adhesive that's left behind. So I'm going to lay that down and all I'm going to do is put this foil over it. And since it's adhesive, that foil is going to stick to it. I also want some good pressure so that the foil adheres really well. So I'm going to run it through my Minc machine again, but the instructions on the back also say you can run it through your die cut machine. So you don't even need the Minc machine for this. Okay, so then we're just going to pull this out. And I'm just going to remove the excess foil from the die cut. And there we have our die cut word hi. Isn't that cool? And we've just done it with that adhesive transfer. So another fun way to foil. And then I'm not going to stick this card together, but I thought I'd just show you. I've got one of our scalloped rectangle dies in teal there. You could put down your foilable, and then with foam tape or just stick it down, you can put that little hi. And then you have a beautiful foiled card, just simple and easy, just like that. All right, so let's do some more foiling because this is just so much fun. So I have a foilable here. This is from our Crafty foilable kit, and it looks like sequins. Again, I'm just going to dust this off. This is my toner printed design that my foil is going to adhere to. And this time, I've got our beautiful Prism rainbow foil. So it has beautiful facets of color. Let's put it through the right way. And just let me know if you have any questions. I'm trying to follow through the comments too. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. Yes, I wanted to put together a nice foiling line of products so that if you're investing in something like a Minc machine to do foiling, I want to give you plenty of foils to choose from, plenty of foilables and other products that work with the foil so that you get a good use out of your investment. So again, we're going to wait just a few seconds for this to cool off. We don't want to peel it while it's hot. Most all our foilables do come with 8 sheets in them. The larger size comes with 8, and then the A2 size also comes with 8. All right, it's time to peel and reveal. Gorgeous. Look at that. It's hard to get the camera to pick up just how beautiful this looks in person. And this is a good way to show you. So I did get a little black speck. I don't know if you can see it there on one of my sequins. And actually, if I feel it, I can feel like a little piece of something that was stuck on there. If you get something, now it's in a spot where on a card that I make, I might cover that up and it might not be a big deal. If it's in a spot that it really bugs you and you don't want it there, we sell these glaze pens. And for some reason, there's something about the ink in these glaze pens that the foil will adhere to. So I'm just going to put a little bit of ink over that black spot and let it dry. And we're going to be able to cover that up with foil and fix the little error there. And I'm going to figure out where it is on the foil and put it right back in the same spot. So there is a way to correct if you get like those little black flecks that they just sometimes happen, even when you think you've, dusted everything off. There was that little speck of dust on there that I missed. But just like in everything else in paper crafts, card making, scrapbooking, there's always a little way to fix the little oopsies that happen. Yes, the Stickies adhesive transfers, those are consumables. You're going to use those once. You stick down the adhesive, you use it once and it's done, but the dies will continue on. And there are ways to foil the dies as well that we could talk about in a moment. All right, there we go. No more black speck. The foil covered it up because it sticks to the glaze pens. Those are Jelly Roll glaze pens. There's something about the ink in the glaze pens. And we carry them in black, white, and clear. I'm not sure why they make a clear pen, but they do. We have the clear one. So now I've got a plain black toner sheet. And I'm just going to use that negative foil again and put my pattern on the black toner sheet. And the black toner sheets are the ones, so if you got a black toner sheet and you put a piece of foil on the black toner sheet, you can create your own foiled paper. You just cover the entire black sheet with foil. Then you have your own foil paper, and that's where you can use your die cuts. And then you get beautiful foiled die cuts. And you'll want to remember to use our code. And our code actually, you get the discount on everything on our website, including the Minc machine. And we do not often discount the Minc machine, except for our subscriptions. Our subscription products are already marked at their best value, so we don't discount the subscriptions. So you can see even before we peel the foil away how pretty this is going to look. You just peel and reveal. It's my favorite part. We've used up this entire piece of foil. And we got 2 looks from it here. One on the original print on the white paper, and then we use that black toner sheet with the negative piece, and we get a whole other card panel. So it's like 2 for 1. Let's foil one more because I wanted to show you these. This toner sheet here is from our Ombre, our bright Ombre toner sheets. They have beautiful, they look like ink blended backgrounds, really pretty. So let's foil our ink splotches, splashes, whatever you want to call them. And then we'll foil our beautiful color sheet. I've got just a few more minutes with you here. I could actually foil all afternoon with you if you want. If you want it. I love doing it so much. This is a fun way too. Like pull out your foils and your foilables and just make a bunch of card panels that you can later add your sentiments and your stamped images to. Oh yes, and I can tell you we have, it's a bit of a secret, but we are working on white toner sheets. So those are coming soon. That was something very difficult to do. It's not an easy feat to find white toner prints. Look how fun that is. This is our glitzy gold foil. It's kind of a glittery gold. So much fun. But now let's add that pattern to our beautiful rainbow, our ombre rainbow piece. And I was going to make these into little cards, but time goes by so fast. But we got the fun part done, making all the pretty foiled pieces. All right, let's take this out. We've got our last minute here. This is going to be fun. Oh, it's my favorite part, just peeling that away and revealing what you've created. Look how fun that is. We've got the rainbow splotches, ink splashes in the background with that beautiful foil on there. So fun. I'll quickly mention, along with foilables and adhesive stickies that we used, you can also use our foils with adhesives. So I've got just a white piece of cardstock with 2 strips of our 1/4-inch tape on here. And you can easily add foil stripes or accents to things by using your double-sided tapes, adhesive sheets, things like that. And you simply just rub it on and peel the foil away. And you've got foiled stripes. I have to rub the tape into the paper here and pull in the tape off the paper. But yeah, you can do that. Again, I've told you about the Glaze pen. You can foil your handwriting. You can also use the Zig glue pens. Let them dry. They dry tacky, so you can put foil on those. Lots of ways to use our foil. Foil is hot, 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 so it's lots of fun to do. I hope this inspires you to give it a try. And I always say, guys, until next time, keep living the creative life. Thanks so much for joining me today. I lost my sound.
I see.
Oh, there we
Okay.
are. I lost my sound for a second.
No, it was
Sorry.
me. I was muted, and I said, "Thank you, Michelle." And then all I saw was Harriet's head turning like this violently, and I thought, did I call her the wrong name? What did I do?
Oh no. I thought I lost my sound.
Okay, no, it was me, totally me. Thank you so much, Michelle. That was an
Oh,
awesome demonstration, and I love the
thank
color
you.
toner pages. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
They're very
Usually they
fun,
come
very
just black
pretty.
and white, so that is super cool. Thank you.
Yeah, like I
All
said, I
right.
could foil all afternoon, but we
Yes.
did a fun crash course in foiling.
Yes, for sure. And also the tip about using your brush to clean off I never heard that before either. So that's a really good tip. All right, you guys, who is ready to get the giveaway that Pink and Main is offering? And we are going to be doing 2 $25 gift certificates. So use that money to get that Minc machine and then, add all those other foils and stuff to your cart. That'll be awesome. All right, let's go ahead and draw for a winner. And this winner is going to, drum roll, we're going to Ariel. Your last name starts with a K and ends with an E. So congratulations, Ariel.
Yay, congrats.
All right. Thank you so much, Michelle. We always love
Thank
having
you.
you. And
Thank you so much.
yeah, hopefully we will. Okay. Oh, we're doing 2. Michelle, gosh, Ariel's like, we're doing 2, not just
One more.
one. Oh my goodness, she's keeping me on my toes today. I'm telling you that daylight savings time has really warped my mind. All right, the last one goes to Corey, and Corey's last name starts with an L and ends with an N. All right, Harriet, are we good now? She says we're good. Oh my goodness. All right, thank you so much, Michelle. We hope to see you
Congrats.
around at the next summit.
Yeah, thanks again.
All right,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Whew. I don't know what Harriet does with me. She just, she keeps me on my toes. She prevents me from making big mistakes, but I swear I thought I called Michelle the wrong name. That's why she was violently shaking her head. No. And then she was like this. And then I was like, did I say something really bad? Did I? I just never know. All right, you guys. I am delirious. I promise you. I'll be okay. All right, so we are going to see everybody back. Well, you guys are going to go and hang out with some speakers this afternoon. Of course, watch all of the presentations, and then come back around 6 o'clock and hang out with me for a little bit. We're going to be doing some announcements and some more giveaways. All right, you guys. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.